Well, I don't know. And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to the Divorce Religion After Party. And so far with us, we have, as usual, Duke Bonanza and Evans Murphy, a.k.a. Faithless Southerner. We also have Divorce Religion with us and my friends Red Venture and Terry from Dan Anda. He's got to represent the other side of the planet while we're doing this. So, yeah. So basically, we chatted a bit about your leaving the faith behind. Was there anything that you might have forgotten that you want to mention now? Or
I don't think so. I can tell you, I'm glad to be on this side of having divorced religion now. It's more free and it's more fun and it just feels great.
Yeah, well, you'll find that out for sure in this after party that it's more fun. And I'm out of beer, which sucks. So I really have to jump in the car and go get some after
That's
this.
why I came.
Go now. We can hold the fort.
Okay, I'll be right back. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Evans and I are here, man. It'll be fine.
The best I can do.
We don't need anybody at the wheel. Just leave the wheel with Jesus. It'll be perfect.
Just wait till about halfway when everyone's talking, and then you disappear for a smoke, and then we'll go. Where that man's going to? He's been gone for a while.
I always take you guys with me on my phone when I go for a smoke. You know.
Well, take us with you when you go for your beer.
Oh, hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I do have one of those things I can stick to my windshield and then put the phone there so you can.
There you go.
We can go on a beer trip.
I know it works. I know it works because I do it with people all the time.
Yeah,
we can get a really good look at your Prius.
No, it's a Fusion, you fucking prick.
I'm sorry. We can get a good look at your American Prius.
It's Canadian. It has kilometers on the.
No, we just did that. We just do that to placate you people, man. Don't start that shit.
Haven't you guys? Any of you guys got real cars?
Oh, you mean like
me?
Like the one I was conceived in, like a '57 Chevy?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's a real car.
You know, I would have had
a real
one.
car, Terry.
I would have had one, but my dad's mom made him sell his '57 Chevy Bel Air hardtop 2-door, factory colors, teal and white. She made him sell it before they moved from Florida to Montreal.
I'm wiping dribbling down to me.
Oh yeah, I know. It's the world's smallest violin on the world's smallest CD playing. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say she made him sell it after they conceived you.
No. I was conceived by a different couple in another '57 Chevy Bel Air hardtop. Wow. So it's kind of a weird synchronicity thingy going on there. It's kind of weird.
I've got the same car that I'd learnt to drive in.
I'm sorry. Learned to drive in, huh?
Okay. Drive in, 2 words.
Drive
not hyphenate.
Oh, you mean so? Oh, okay. So there was none of that backseat education shit going on then, eh?
Not in that car, no.
Okay.
But I can't see him. I don't know how old he is. He might only be 17. Maybe he just learned to drive last year.
I'm a granddad.
Yeah, he's in my neck of the woods when it comes to age.
Well, you know, in my neck of the woods, 17 is not too old to be a granddad.
Yeah, you do have Florida and Alabama representing right here. So.
Hey, Purple, how you doing?
Hey, Purple.
Hello.
Red, orange, green, red, blue. What color?
It's purple rhymes with orange, guys.
Oh, does it? Oh, I forgot. I'm not good with English.
Rhymes with orange and silver.
In Canada.
Yeah. And then there was silence for some reason, which is like an odd thing on these after parties.
Thanks for killing the show.
I can fix that.
Yeah, that was your fault, Purple.
Yeah, wasn't sure what I walked into yet, so I didn't know what to say.
Oh, come on now. You know what you're walking into. You've been here.
Yeah.
Don't play coy with us.
Yeah.
No, I just wasn't sure if there might actually be a topic for a change.
No.
You knew better than that.
Burn.
You know these things are always topic roulette. So,
dude, Ocean's not here. There's no topic.
I know. Ocean's always great to have in these things because he kind of levels the room out to some degree. See, our friend Ocean is actually still a polytheist. So he's mostly into the Norse gods, I guess.
Oh,
so he wears
wow.
Thor's hammer and stuff, Mjolnir, and that's pretty cool. We got another part of the world to represent now. Welcome, Badger.
We got a good-tempered Badger, or we got a bad-tempered Badger.
We've got. He's usually calls himself bad-tempered, but we all know the truth. He's a good.
We know.
I'm bad-tempered.
You can't fool us.
That's right.
Badger has that wonderful stereotypical thing of being able to insult you so politely you're not sure if you should be offended.
You mean to say he's British?
He's British. So we have the trifecta of the Commonwealth going on here.
No, I'm from Canada, eh?
That's bad.
You blew it with the Canada.
It's pretty bad.
And you didn't say "I" on the end of
it. I was in a role play game with a guy playing a Canadian character, and his is worse.
How did he feel about the penis?
What?
In what context?
What kind of role play?
What were y'all role playing again?
Oh, in the role play.
It wasn't a furry show up. I'm sorry.
He was a Mountie. You were the bad British boy.
That's.
You know how you other kin are.
Canadian
Actually, my character in that was Australian.
Yeah, okay. I don't even know what that is because I role play it every day. Just gonna go pull my car out of the double garage igloo. I'll be right back.
Igloo.
See, I bury mine under the ground.
Well, yeah, you're a badger. You bury everything under the ground, including your enemies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've said this before, Badger, but have you seen the Fantastic Mr. Fox?
I actually haven't, but I have seen one clip from it.
It makes me think of you. Yeah, it makes me think of you every time. Every time you come on, I think of that scene.
I need to get around to watching it. Have you seen?
It's pretty good.
Have you seen The Wind in the Willows?
Of course.
From the 90s with most of the cast of Monty Python in it.
What? Right. That's a thing?
What? That's a thing, yes.
Wow.
Okay, I am so all over it.
Yeah.
Never saw
the old animated one. Yeah,
no, I have no idea what it is.
One. Wind in the Willows? It's a great story.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So there is a character.
You uneducated
there's
swine.
A character in The Wind in the Willows called Mr. Badger, and the character in The Wind in the Willows is he's kind of my hero. You know, he lives in the woods and doesn't talk to anyone, and then when the other characters go to visit, they knock on his door for hours because it's the middle of winter. And he eventually opens the door and knocks one of them over with the door and just goes, "What are you doing in my door? It's the middle of
winter." Grumpy bastard. So that's kind of who you model yourself after? Is that what's going on here?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Awesome.
Well, he's pretty much the old sage they go to for advice when they can't figure anything out.
That's right, too. Just remind me, Badger, not to knock on your door in the wintertime.
So that's got to be a bad deal for all of Bad Tempered Badger's friends.
By the way, well, you probably know divorce religion as I do. Was it really warm there for you guys today too?
Oh my Lord! It was very warm. Like
it's like we went to the opposite extreme. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I was. I was able to walk around in a t-shirt today, and I haven't been able to do that since September.
Yes, that's for sure. My battery is dying. I'm going to hang on here as long as I can.
Okay, all right, no problem. Yeah, if you cut off the camera, it'll actually help. So
yes, okay.
And it seems to have done it automatically.
And you can plug it into the wall and actually recharge it.
Except then I can't plug in my earbuds into it. Isn't that weird? It's a weird iPhone.
Yeah. One of these silly new phones where they don't have an audio jack.
Separate, don't have a separate audio.
Yeah, no, they put it all in one thing. And what I did is I stopped. It comes with the adapter you plug in, and then you can plug your headphones in. I was like, well, fuck, there's no, where do I charge if I want to listen and charge at the same time? So I looked on Amazon, and they have them, and you can buy them that have plug-ins for your headphones and for the charger.
Oh, that's what
it's like $3. I was like, yeah, send me 4.
It's been 2,000 years, people. You haven't figured out yet that apples fuck everything up.
That's a good one.
Cha-ching.
And Apple just got a derogatory plug. There we go.
I'm rather fond of apples, actually. Not the company.
Oh, you don't bury him.
I like apples too, just not their technology. Overpriced and underpowered.
I agree.
I do have an iPhone, but I got it for free, and I only use it as an alarm clock.
Oh my god, I think that is ranked up there as one of the funniest things I've heard today so far.
Did you guys ever see that commercial? It came out of Europe, and these kids give their parents, and the parents are like in their 60s or whatever, they give them this iPad, and the parents have no idea what to do with it, and so in the end they just use it as a cutting board.
I haven't seen that. That's hilarious though.
Yeah. That's kind of me with technology, yeah?
I don't know what it is. Fuck it. Let's cut vegetables on it.
I saw a great video of an older couple who were
careful now.
Were they role playing?
Yeah, no, I'm listening to this.
They were out for a walk.
Choose your words carefully, Pet Badger.
They tried to take a photograph of something, and they'd accidentally turned on the front-facing camera on the phone they were using, and also accidentally set it to video. So the video is just them going, "Oh, look, it's us."
This is marvelous.
Oh, look, you can take a selfie with that, can't you? Wife's just going, I don't want a selfie, I want that.
My mother has had a computer on her desk for 12 years. She still handwrites letters.
Oh.
I don't know. My mother does that as well, but for her it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right. That's the way that she remembers doing it, and the way that she communicated with her grandparents and things like that. And so she still writes letters, even though, I mean, she lives like 3 miles down the road. She still corresponds via written letter.
Is it true that they don't even teach cursive writing in school anymore? Like, are there children who will never learn how to read handwriting?
Yeah, I've been noticing that with a few people that have shown me their children's written work, and the writing's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And
my nephew is out of high school and never learned cursive.
Yeah, they don't teach it anymore.
Wow.
I never learned cursive, but I'm in England, so I don't think that's a thing here.
You did learn cursing, but not cursive.
Oh, I learned cursing, yes.
Is what you're talking about? What you're talking about? Just like a running writing sort of style?
Yes, handwriting as opposed to printing.
Yeah.
I'm also dyslexic,
but I
so my writing's a disaster.
I could never do the American R's. How you do the R when you're running writing?
Yeah,
I could never do that.
American R's.
Well, the R's.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, our R's, we just go down. We go up, then down, and then just straight up again, and then go over, and then go to the next letter.
I can't even visualize that.
American R's, you go up, down.
You're up the bloody tree.
I wish I could draw it for you, so I can tell you the difference.
What, you can't draw?
Yeah, I can draw.
Okay, all right.
I can't.
I can do like stickman. That's about it.
I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Somebody gave me a hint that next time I should try using a pencil.
Cursive is just joined up writing, and I did learn joined up writing in school badly, and I found that it actually made my writing worse, writing joined up.
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing.
So now I do
the font for you for your name there.
Well, now I do a kind of a weird combination of joined up and not joined up writing, where I join up sort of half the letters, and some of them I don't join, and some of them look like I've started a new word, but it's actually the same word, but I've just left too much gap. And some of them are actually a letter from the next word that I've started writing in the middle of the word I'm still writing because I'm dyslexic, and that's how we do.
Well, do not use a handwritten note to rob a bank, my friend, because that will be easily identified.
Yeah.
I heard about a
This is
dyslexic
crime
that did
advice.
that.
Divorce religion. Show up next time, and we'll show you how to grift people.
and from what I hear, it's there was some guy who apparently robbed a bank with a beer box over his head, and they apparently somebody in the bank knew him, and because they recognized the brand of beer because it was an odd brand of beer. So when the police showed up, they said, "You could try this guy's house." And sure enough, they went over there, and there he was with the beer box on the table counting the money.
What a
That's sharp like a marble.
That makes me think of they had that show, The World's Dumbest Crooks.
Yes.
And this guy walks into a convenience or liquor store, and he robs. And she says, "You're never going to get away with this. They're going to catch you." And he says to her, and I quote, "You have to get up pretty early in the morning to catch old Ray Steed." And so
There was
the
an
police
instance.
arrive. She tells him the guy's name, and they just drove over to his house and arrested him.
Oh my God.
There was an
It's beautiful.
instance of a rather busty woman who robbed a bank topless, and not a single male witness could describe her face.
That's smart.
How did you find out about that, damn it? No.
He was one
So
of them
I-
that couldn't identify her.
So I had a funny thing happen today, right? So I was training a new girl at work, right? I just got her settled in. She looks up at me, and she says, so my best friend works there. She looks up at me, she says, "Are you the one that's always talking about the Book of Satan? Are you a Satanist?"
Oh.
Are you
And I
kidding
said-
me?
I was like, "No, I'm an I said, "No, I'm an atheist." And she said, "So am I. High five."
Oh,
And I was like,
sweet.
"Well, that went better than I thought." Holy crap. Like, I had to have a talk with my friend. Because she's done this to me before. Because, like, people I work with are hardcore, like, religious. And she's, like, directed them to tweets of mine. Because she thought it was funny. Where I've said that I wanted to fuck Jesus in the holes in his hands. And I was like, "Listen, you got to... Sweetie, you got to think these fucking things through, okay?"
Oh my God.
That could have gone a whole nother direction. They laughed, but it could have not been fucking funny at all. You know, like, oh my God.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's pretty harsh, man.
Yeah.
Because it was. I think it was actually the time when I was talking about how I wanted to make Jesus hand sex toys that came in like pairs, and you could fuck the holes in his hands, or you could combine them together and then like fuck up,
Wow.
fuck them that way too, you know.
Wow.
And
thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Oh, yes, there.
Well, I've seen weirder sex toys.
Oh yeah, we know.
you've got one in your hand.
No,
I should have forewarned you that it would get like this sometimes.
I'm gathering, yes. Mm-hmm. That's all right.
These are my friends.
Nice.
Well, they're Red. You haven't said much, man. What's going on?
Sleep.
Oh, yeah, not much.
I'm fading off.
Yeah. No, another exhausting day. We're at work. We're prepping for spring flooding.
Oh,
So they got some of us out bagging sand and doing shit. So my body is sore.
oh wow.
That's all
Yeah, I've been there. I've done that kind of work too, man. It's not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, up in North Carolina, I used to have to throw salt on the property. And there was like one time in a day, I threw like literally 600 bags of salt.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Why do you
I
use
cut-
salt? That's always got me beat. That
Because it melts the ice. It's a specific kind of salt, and when it keeps the ice from forming, and then it melts it off. Like it's an interesting thing because like I would go, like I went around and we had 1,000 bags of salt. I went around and threw 600 of them all over the property, like everywhere anybody walked before the storm. And then I stayed on the property that night, and I went around first thing in the morning, and I hit all the staircases with the following, however many bags, 400 bags. And you could throw the salt on the ice, and you can actually, it just starts crackling up and steaming and melting. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
My shoulder hurts just thinking of that.
Do you think the salt company are in cahoots with the car companies when it rusts all the cars out?
Yes.
Yes, entirely. All the salt companies are owned by GMC.
What do you got going there, Orange? Let's see what Orange has got. Let's present Orange here. Got my girlfriend one of those kinky bondage masks.
That's funny.
Oh.
That's good. I like it. Oh, that's funny. I got to find that and steal that and use it. That's hysterical. Where the hell did you find that? Purple. Hello. Hello.
I think he's with his girlfriend.
Oh.
He's trying on the
Got him. Oh, shit. God damn. That was like one shot, one kill, man. What is that? Vidi Vidi Vinci, man. Like straight up, that was some straight up Navy SEAL shit, dude. That was like through 2 open windows in a building on the other side of the road.
And then he had to go around.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, you upset him now.
Oh, shit. I think he may have lost something there.
I think he probably crashed in the process of changing the image because that's happened. Well, it's not exactly happened to me before, but I've lost the program for doing the avatar in the process of changing the avatar.
Yeah. Pine Snake is like, Neil, if you have to ask, you don't want to know. And I can't remember what that would be in reference to.
It's interesting to me that you asked and weren't told.
Yeah, I don't know. Clarify.
Somebody didn't chime in and tell you the thing that you didn't want to know.
So what happened to you, Purple? You kind of you presented that little funny meme there, and then you dropped out. Crash your system or something?
Hey, Rainbow Man, where are you?
We can't hear you. Just so you know. I hear somebody that's got birds in the background. What's going on?
It's not me. It's not me this time. I'm just saying.
I don't hear the birds, so I wonder if it's
that you can hear the bird here.
Maybe.
Oh dear.
Badger, you sound like you're about to do the nod off again.
I have no idea what you're.
Sorry, I do these so late for you.
No, you're supposed to do the awkward pause mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Then nod off.
Yeah. There he goes.
We'll wake you up. We'll wake you up later.
Yeah.
Hey, I got something. So, you guys, I don't know how it works for guys, but I work with a bunch of women at a hospital, and every
so do
time
I.
someone, oh, do you? Okay, well, every time someone in the office sneezes, there's this chorus of "Oh, bless you, God bless you, God bless you." This whole thing, and you know, it's okay. They're trying to be polite or whatever. And I was telling my daughter about it, the atheist, and I said, because I'm not comfortable, I'm not going to say God bless you to people when I don't believe in God. And she said, Mom, just say Bob bless you. Bob bless you. They'll never know that you're saying it. So now that's my go-to. Bob bless you.
I just say Gesundheit.
Yep, Gesundheit is my other one. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, as rabidly anti-theist as I am, whenever somebody sneezes, I actually do always say God bless you. But it's not because of God. It's because of the movie Leprechaun Part 2.
I have. Okay, I've never even seen the first one, so.
Okay, so in the movie Leprechaun Part 2, the leprechaun makes a young lady sneeze. If you can make her sneeze 3 times and somebody doesn't say the exact words, God bless you, he can take them as his wife against their will.
Oh.
I don't want anybody to be taken against their, against their will. So I always say God bless you, just in case there's a smarmy fucking psychotic sociopathic leprechaun casting spells out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
As
Wouldn't
a
it be-
woman,
wouldn't
I
it-
appreciate that.
Wouldn't it
That
be more?
assumes leprechauns are Christian.
Wouldn't it more?
I
Wouldn't it be
am-
more? Sorry,
Badger's been trying to say.
I just mime being blown across the room by the force of their sneeze. I think
Gale
that's
force.
the most polite way to deal with someone sneezing.
That kind of relates to a question I've had. You always see him using a crucifix to drive off a vampire.
Mhm.
What if the guy was Jewish before he became a vampire? Do you need a Star of David?
Apparently.
I am not going to get into the memes I've seen related to that topic.
Oh, geez.
That makes me
Asking
think
the
of
important questions.
That makes me think of the movie The Mummy, where the mummy's cornering that guy up and he's praying in every fucking religion
Oh, I
ever.
love that scene.
Yeah.
I can't say
Hey,
what
not that.
I was going to say before when I couldn't get in. If anyone sneezes, you'd think you'd just say to them, "Oh, excuse me, do you want a tissue?"
Ah, that could also be a good one. But I kind of like Bob Bless You.
Okay.
Bob bless you. Bob bless you. I can't use that one.
Well, bless yourself.
If I try to use that one, often it ends up with all the Neil and Bob jokes. So I try to stay away from that one.
That's right.
I tend to deliberately enhance my sneezes by sort of leaning into them as much as I can.
Why do you do that?
Just make a mess everywhere and everything, right?
I just enjoy it.
The drama factor.
Just if you're going to sneeze, I don't think doing sort of like a quiet sneeze is. I don't think it's really worth sneezing if that's what you're doing.
I work at a hospital, so I muffle when I sneeze, I actually stop the sneeze so that it's like
You're
sneeze,
your
but
eyes out if you do that.
That's fair enough.
well, yeah, but I don't want to be like spraying fucking germs everywhere. So
That's fair enough. But
Cover up.
I met someone who sneezes. They don't sneeze in like full sneezes. They sneeze in like a series of tiny sneezes.
Yeah, I know someone that does that too.
So I tried to counter that by making sure that if I do sneeze, it's like it's a proper real sneeze. So I really lean into the, the classic kind of achoo noise.
Yeah.
Lean into the part. So before the sneeze is happening, as I'm drawing breath for the sneeze, I'll kind of go.
I hate driving down the road and you're in traffic and you're braking behind other cars and then you go to sneeze and it's one of those ones if you try to hold it back, your eyes water and everything.
And then you accidentally hit the gas pedal when you sneeze and ram right into the guy in front of you.
In our case, the accelerator pedal or the brake?
ram it
Sure.
into the guy in front of you, dude.
Accelerator pedal.
It's fine. You got to be in the right kind of club for that to work.
Oh, boo.
If there's not rainbows outside, it's probably not going to go well.
That's true. No, we have signs up all over our hospital instructing you how to sneeze, that you're supposed to sneeze into the crook of your elbow. And the signs say, sneeze like a vampire, pretend you're a vampire pulling
That's
your
right.
cape in front
I
of
can't
you.
even reach the
Oh
crook
my
of your
God.
bloody
Neither can
elbow.
I. It doesn't
What's wrong
work
with
for
you guys?
everybody.
Come on. Yeah, I can. Of course you can. Come on, you can do it.
You're very flexible.
No, I can't.
Yeah, but that did kind of hurt. I think I
It
dislocated.
did, yeah,
Call 911.
I think I dislocated my shoulder.
Sneeze rage. Mhm. Oh.
And it's screwy because I'm starting to get like the arthritis in my shoulder now.
Oh,
so,
me too.
Oh,
It's so
man.
bad.
I'm gonna have to switch to this hand. I don't know where else.
Yeah.
No, I've got osteopenia and osteoarthritis.
Osteopenia.
boy, that's
that
bad.
doesn't sound fun, especially when it starts with peen something.
Oh, sorry. That's a precursor to osteoporosis.
Oh,
Aussie
not
number
just
2.
here. I hadn't talked to my boy in a while.
What's going on, Nacha?
Hey, Nutcha.
Not a lot, man. I just got home from work. Short day today.
Ah, nice. Yeah, but now it's time to crack a beer and grab some snacks and hang out.
In
Hell yeah,
that
I
order?
get to catch some fun.
Well, sure. Oh, by the way, you guys, I was just, while I was out having a smoke, I tuned into the Non-Sex show. Because I always tune into something when I'm out there for a few minutes.
Excuse me, did you say non-sex?
No,
Yeah, no.
non-sequitur.
Oh,
Non-sequitur.
N-U-N-S-E-X.
Okay. All right,
I
that's not
prefer the opposite of the non-sex show.
And of course, I had to pipe up in the chat, and I'm like, Kyle, damn it, answer the message I sent you on Twitter. And he goes, I didn't even know you sent me a message. And then I guess he went to look for it. He goes, I can't see it. I go, it's probably in the request side. He goes, oh, yeah, that's a thing. And then he went and he checked it out. And he has now agreed to come on the show. So we're just going to have to figure out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
nice.
Yeah, Kyle's a good guy.
Yeah,
I already had Steve on, so I had to rub that in. And look, I've already had your partner on here, buddy. So
Fucking Steve.
fucking Steve.
I had Steve on the channel a while ago. That was an experience.
Steve is he's a unique individual. That's
Yes,
for sure.
he's definitely a character.
Yeah.
Says the badger.
Yeah. Touche!
Got him! Holy shit! The stream is on fire tonight. These people getting fucking took down left and right. Oh my god!
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, we didn't know. We weren't sure at first, but now we know we love you.
Oh, thank you.
She lives in my province. You guys, come on! I'm gonna probably end up seeing her sometime this spring when I go up there and hang out with
that'd be
Godless
great.
Mom, like Courtney Hurd or whatever.
Those will be good times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
hanging
sure.
out with Godless Mum, are you?
Well, she lives in my dad's town, Summerland. Last time I was up there, we were supposed to get together, but they had the wildfires going and they were surrounding Summerland, so it became more of an issue where she had to be there with the family and bail if need be. So
We should have
yeah.
Wait a minute,
should have
isn't
burrowed
Summerland,
underneath the fire.
isn't Summerland where all the Native Americans go when they die?
That is, yes, that's the song that King's X sings about, actually. Summerland.
Oh, King's X is so awesome. Ty
Yeah, they are.
freaking Tabor. What? Ty Tabor is one of the most unsung fucking guitarists of all time.
Oh, yeah, big time.
If
What
you
are you
listen to
gonna
like
say?
Lost in Germany, holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
King's X is one of my favorite bands, actually, from back in the day. So,
I haven't
Yeah.
listened to them in years.
oh, they're
Big
good.
picture, dude. Oh shit. He's another guy that's kind of tragic because he's a Christian guy and they were kind of considered to be a Christian band. And
Yeah.
he came out of the closet as gay and got drummed out of the fucking Christian community.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's no longer a Christian either. I don't think he follows that crap anymore. So,
I used to have this great picture as my background on my computer, and it was Doug Pinnick, Lane Staley, Eddie Vedder, and Chris Cornell all like buddy armed up hanging out.
That's pretty
Cool.
cool.
And it's like several of my heroes all in one fucking picture. It was awesome.
when I worked at Sam the Wrecker Man, every time somebody would come in there, they say, "Holy shit, dude!" And I kind of did back in the day. They go, "You look like Chris Cornell," because I used to wear the hair down there and the cherry red docks and the goatee that he had at the time, and yeah,
That's a compliment.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Right, but,
Chris Cornell was a great looking man.
Yeah, he's a hell of a singer.
Hell of a lot of talent.
I saw him live about a year and a half before he died. He opened up for Nine Inch Nails. They opened up for Nine Inch Nails in North Carolina. And after the show, I sent him a tweet that just said, "I would despise you if I didn't think you were so fucking awesome. Like, it's unfair that you to be 50 fucking some odd years old and be that good looking." And that fucking talented.
Hi, Faye. Well, I said hi, Faye.
Hey, Faye.
You
Oh,
get
she doesn't have her mic on. Yeah.
I'd have to move over. Somebody else dropped in.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope. Nobody else dropped.
Well, actually, Faye's so quiet half the time you can't tell if she's got her mic on.
Now we're at full maximum
Yeah.
capacity.
Piss her off.
Yeah. Get her mad. You'll hear her. Trust me.
Well, she keeps dodging excuses to interview me, so
What?
It's okay. She hasn't interviewed me yet either.
Hey.
Samesies.
I'm
She doesn't.
on a quality
Thirded.
control thing.
And you don't want to interview me either.
Oh, come on! No!
And even offered to interview me.
Unless you
No,
want to talk,
seriously, she's okay.
unless you want to talk about cars the whole time.
No!
But we did do an entire stream where we did nothing but role play as people from New Jersey.
Oh, did you?
Oh, how could I do that?
When was that?
Oh, it was a while back. We had a great time.
Months ago.
How does New Jersey sound?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I haven't got that one.
How do you
I don't know,
imitate
why
an
you
entire
wind me up
state?
and not talk that way?
Yeah, stop making me
Yeah,
laugh.
Yeah.
Why
I
did
can-
you
I
wind
can
me up
take-
and not talk that way?
I can
Listen,
take
let me
it,
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever fucking disrespect me. You understand? Don't you ever fucking disrespect me.
Oh, you are from New Jersey.
I can only do Canadian. I just apologise all the time.
I'm from Texas. That's the funny thing.
I may
But I
have been
lived
to
in-
Jersey at some point, but not New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, well, that doesn't count.
Old
Yeah, the oval one's better.
We have all the originals over here.
I like a Bronx accent. I like a Bronx accent. That anyone can do that.
Bronx
I can't.
accent?
I'm just glad I don't have a distinctive accent.
Yeah, no, you don't. No.
I can do a bronchitis accent.
All right, so
I watched your cousins take on 6 African lions.
6 African lions. What's that all
Honey
about?
badger.
I think it's my cousins, the honey badgers.
Yeah. It was a very interesting video.
They're tough little bastards.
Oh, yes.
They don't back down from anyone.
Dude, I just watched yesterday a mongoose taking on lions. I mean, mongooses
Really?
are pretty tough too, but you wouldn't expect it to take on lions. And the
Didn't,
lions were seriously backing up. They were like, no, don't want to have any of this.
Not fucking with that thing.
Have you ever watched the Have you ever watched the video of the golden eagle taking out the fucking grizzly bear?
No.
Wow.
This grizzly bear is eating a fucking carcass, and this golden eagle just swoops down, grabs a hold of his back, pecks the fuck out of his head, and then flies off. And comes back. He just does it over and over again. So the grizzly bear's like, "Fuck this, you can have it." The grizzly bear walks over and sits like 15 feet away from the carcass. The eagle swoops down, eats his fill, flies off, and the grizzly bear comes back and finishes his meal.
That's kind of sad.
There was plenty.
But didn't Mr. Notcher Terry as well? Didn't the army over there lose a war with the mongoose?
No, that was the emu,
Mongoose.
wasn't it?
Emus.
Oh, the
Yeah, the
emu.
emus.
Oh, emu. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
and I
how you
didn't
got
even-
them confused.
I didn't even know about that until someone told me. I don't know me history
Yeah, no,
very well.
Same, actually. It's not exactly something that anyone really gives a shit about.
Yeah.
Well, that's Australia in a
Gotcha.
teacup, isn't it?
Nobody gets it.
Floofy, Floofy, Notcha. Floofy. Come on. Floofy.
Luffy.
I can be floofy and naturist.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say naked for a second.
Well,
I'm only-
Floofy and naked.
That just comes with being me on stream. Like, come on, you should know by now when
Oh,
I'm
that's
streaming,
right.
I'm naked.
That's right.
Notcha is one of the high priests of my cult.
We've seen a few avatars of half-naked Nutcher.
There is a picture of a full naked Notcher.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Got to become a patron now. I don't show that one off.
I'm a patron. I haven't seen this picture.
Yeah, what
No,
the hell?
they're,
You never
they're
texted me
on
that
my
one.
Discord. They're open. They're not really patron only. They're just on my Discord because I don't want to obviously show that off constantly on Twitter or anything. But if you want to find it, they're there.
Yeah, I'll pass.
There's also a lot
But
of other.
I'm joining your Discord
very
right now.
Awesome.
Nacho,
I've got.
this sounds like the most passive dick pic I have ever heard about.
What the hell's a passive dick pic?
Well, they're
not
there
forcing
if
it
you
on
can
you.
find
I'm
them.
giving you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm giving you.
okay.
You know,
Oh,
you
I'm
can
gonna-
find them if you. You know, it's
I'm-
like if you want to see.
Yeah, nudge, wink, wink.
Oh, I'm gonna find him. I got a gallon of Jergens and nothing but spare time. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
On that happy note, I'm afraid I must sign off because my phone is already. I'm right at the end. But thanks for letting me join your party. And thanks
Oh,
for the
right,
interview.
right.
I didn't get to talk to you. Next time.
Oh, nice to meet
Yes.
you.
Why don't you
Next
guys?
time.
Why don't you? Jan, why don't you jump on Faye's channel one day? I think you guys would have a really good talk.
Faye, what's your channel?
Wonder Lady.
Wonder Lady. Oh, Wonder Lady on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay,
And Twitter.
Cool. Oh, and Twitter too.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure, I follow Nacha, and so it's really nice to almost
Why?
meet you on here.
Well, if you want to see him at his best, go to his Discord.
Yes, I'm really curious about that for sure. Well, he really surprised me with his very deep voice, so I'm thinking there might be something to those pictures. So anyway,
Meow, 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 meow.
Should we tell her?
Yow.
anyway,
Apparently, I
Alrighty
can't
then.
find the picture I was going to set
a good
as
one.
my avatar temporarily, so I
Alright.
shall have to go back to that one.
Thanks for coming on again.
all right, you guys take care.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I chased her off.
No,
I think I did with the passive dick pic comment.
I was going to set my avatar to something that I'm pretty sure Notcha knows what it is.
Oh, a naked badger.
Is it close up of your beer bottle?
No, it's from
Beer
Bad
bottle. Oh, is it
I've
the
heard
one
of a
with-
shaved beaver, but never a naked badger.
No,
You know,
the
it's
picture
funny.
I have.
I tried to
It's
corner the little
bad
buggers with a razor blade here, and they never stop. So never mind.
The beer bottles? I'm confused.
No, the beavers.
It's for shaving the beer bottle.
You said shave it. Never mind.
I'm just gonna leave that comment alone.
I was going to say that the picture that I have is from baddragon.com.
Yep, it is the close up of his beer bottle. I've seen this before.
Oh, have
I
you?
know what comes next.
You're privy.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I can't actually find it for a minute, so you're safe for a little while.
Okay, good. All right. Fair enough. Although I with you guys, I never know what to expect. So
You're not trying to monetize the after party, eh?
I care.
He's never
about
going to get
that.
monetized, period, ever.
No.
They actually, on my other channel, they just contacted me the other day via email, say, we have canceled your AdSense and monetization. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't even use that channel anymore. I think I most I ever made off it was like $40 anyway, so who cares?
I was going to say I should probably change my Twitter handle
there it
to
is.
Duke. To Duke, you won't get monetized if I'm on your channel, Bonanza.
You totally should. Yeah, Duke, forget monetization, Bonanza.
Oh, that's the one. We're doing it now. I'm sold.
Hi, Diana. Diana has joined us.
What?
On our chat anyway.
Oh, I haven't looked at the chat in a bit.
Oh, I should
Yeah.
do that.
I've got it off to the side here, but yeah, I keep forgetting because there's a lot of people to talk to in these chats, so it gets a little crazy.
I usually have it up. I just was switching screens and forgot to bring it back.
Ah,
I haven't had it up for a while.
So,
What's the matter? Can't get it up?
I can feel for that.
I knew that was coming.
Well, it was just a question of who was going to say it first, really, wasn't it?
Okay, what was that? Biscuits and syrup there?
That was biscuits and gravy.
No, we do the syrup here, buddy.
Syrup. I'm hungry, damn it. Y'all stop.
Yeah, I know. Like my stomach just went. I'm sorry. What? Did I hear gravy?
Sweet biscuits and gravy.
So,
Let me,
you know how I couldn't show up on Thursday, right, Purple?
I'm gonna switch.
Yeah. Well,
Thursday night.
I know you
what
had said.
my Friday was like. Did
I
anyone-
know you had said you were kind of taking some time off from social media and that too, so I figured it'd be a few weeks.
Oh no, not social media. Creating videos for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm gone. Last Friday I went out with my sister. Does anyone care? No
Yep,
one?
I'd like to
No one
hear.
Yet? Okay.
I don't
So-
care. I don't care.
So, we go out to lunch. We walk around. We're in Vermont. And at one point, I'm dying for a drink of water. And, I'm like, we have to stop somewhere so I can buy some water. And she's like, oh, I have a water bottle in my bag in the back seat. And I'm like, okay, great. So I go to grab it. And I go to take a drink. And she goes, and I haven't sucked any dick today, so it's clean. So I took a drink from it, and I said, I don't know. I still get an aftertaste of cock.
Outstanding.
Oh.
And that's a true story. That's how my sister and I are when we're left on our own.
Sounds like you're a lot of fun together.
All separate.
We have fun.
Oh my god.
I can't find.
It's great when you can have banter with the
I
family.
can't
isn't it?
find that picture, Notcha. There's a certain one I was looking for.
Where on my Discord? Or are you looking? for
Yeah. It was on.
Oh,
it was on. It was on movie night the other night.
Oh god,
But
it had a different. It
had a different head on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
News for you, Mr. Notcher. I am still doing the script for the next one of our little doodlies.
Yay! That's all right. I'm in the middle of a whole lot of things I've got to try and catch up with. So fair enough.
Don't want to be a dick about it or anything.
Not like that.
No pun intended.
It's certainly an
bad
impressive
try.
one.
What's that blue?
That's
What's
what
that
that
blue
is, I
stuff
just
in the
can't guess
sky
what
out there,
species
Neil?
it's from.
What's
Say
that
again.
blue?
Looks like it's got a face on it.
I said, what's that blue color in the sky over there at the moment?
That's what we call going directly from winter right into summer.
And there's no snow.
See, last time I
we
was
don't
in one of these, the moon was behind you.
Yeah, that's right. That was it was late. Well, that was before the whole jump ahead crap, and we had a full moon that night. So,
And all the snow's melted.
snow's been down over a week now.
Okay.
You got my hopes up because there's like an object in the sky. Because
Really?
I voted for giant meteor.
Watch out for those chemtrails there.
Chemtrails, yeah.
I'm still scared to pull into the cross street because the snowbanks are taller than my car.
Damn.
I wish we got snow here.
You got a smart car.
I don't want a smart car.
No,
I like
they're
my car. Yeah. My car is basic. It doesn't have any of the power shit. It doesn't have the computers. Everything's manual. I like it that way.
My
Doesn't
old
it-
car's
not even power steering.
My old
Well,
car's
I-
got power steering at least.
It's got the power steering and the power brakes, but it's got the manual window cranks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. Sort of like a 90s car.
Or a 70s car.
I wish
I
I had a
did.
car.
I had a
Yeah.
1969 Dodge Dart 225
Sweet.
slant six.
Nice.
That thing was great, and I learned how to do points.
Nice.
What's the point?
One of my favorite cars is I had a 1993 Geo Metro, and the engine from that thing looked like it came from the 70s. It had a carburetor.
Holy shit. You don't
Yeah,
see
they-
those anymore.
Yeah, they phased out in the 85, 86 here look, for some cars. They changed to fuel injection.
I definitely completely understand what's going on right now.
No, I don't pretend, Badger.
How do I explain?
Badger so drive.
How do I explain what a point is?
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's when things come together and they are sharp,
Well,
like on a pencil.
Or is it when you infer something and it makes sense?
well, no, it's for the engine thing. It's like
Oh, yeah.
electrical switch.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
the
gotta
points
do
in the
adjustment.
distributor. I thought you meant something else. Sorry.
So whenever
Yeah, it
ballerinas
was
go on their
definitely
tippy
a
toes,
distributor thing, and you had the
Yeah, you set the
little
point.
meter, and
Yeah, you set the point with feeler gauges and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, I used to be able to do that.
Oh, aren't you clever?
Ah, fucking woodpeckers are back.
They're adorable.
fucking
What are you
woodpecker.
hanging out over here?
Fucking
Wait,
woodpeckers.
yeah.
Listen, I just changed my name. And now I have to go back and change it to Duke fucking Woodpeckers Bonanza.
So my car has a carburetor, and you don't say, "Oh, the fucking woodpeckers!"
Well, the fuckers, they sit on the lab standards here and hammer on the metal. And it's annoying as hell.
You think they'd learn that the metal isn't what is good for their beaks. They don't push through it.
Your woodpeckers
Maybe they're
aren't
trying to be
very bright.
musical.
My mom lives in a log cabin, and the woodpeckers are literally pecking holes in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Well, they're looking for bugs. As soon as they realize there's no fucking bugs in there, they'll leave.
Yeah, unless there is
they
bugs.
also do
Like you got
something,
termites eating you.
There's videos of
Yeah.
them.
Well, if there's
checking
termites, they're
stop
helping your
signs.
house, apart from the holes.
Yeah.
And the structural damage.
Nothing like having a log cabin that leaks. Whoa, big spider.
I think I would. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. Never mind.
Oh, what? You're afraid you're going to demonetize the channel?
I've already been a horse dildo. I think it'll be fine.
I've already made an oral sex joke or two.
Yeah, there's no telling what I've said. I don't even remember everything I've said.
I think it's everything you've said.
The real
Anything
person
you've said.
that needs to move over and let everybody talk is Red.
Yeah, Red. I can word it sideways, Red.
Can't even get a word in edgewise.
He's playing fucking video games.
No,
I'm doing no such thing.
no, you're not.
Playing fucking video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards.
I played Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude, and it's one of the best experiences of my life.
Oh, it's
I've always
good
wanted
set.
to know who's Magna and why does she come loud?
Because I'm in the room.
No.
Oh!
There's a place in a city in England called Penny Come Quick.
And where is Cocker?
I bet she's a hit with all the men.
All right, so now that I'm back in, Diana, if you're still, I haven't even looked to see if you're still in the chat there.
Oh, look at that! I typed "G'day, mate" to Notcher, and I didn't even post it.
No,
I better,
yeah, you
I
better
just know-
send that.
Oh yeah, I better send it now. Yeah, that's
I
it.
tell you, one of these well-versed in technology chaps.
Yes, exactly.
All right, there's a space available if you want to join us, Dan. Now that I've come back in.
And my mouse froze.
Yeah, I haven't.
Here
Oh,
I
there
use.
she is. Yeah, Diane hadn't posted in the chat for a while, but she's still there.
Yeah.
Hi, kids.
There she is.
There.
Hey.
you go.
There's Diana in her nightgown, all set and ready to go.
Hello there. How are you?
Oh, a little bit dizzy.
Hey, hey, Diana.
Oh, hang on. I know what I forgot to do. Hang on.
There you go. We hear you now.
Yes.
There we go.
You
Now
asshole.
we're better. I forgot to mute my side of the conversation here. Oh, how's the feedback? Is there any?
Nope.
Nope, you sound good.
Hey, this is great. I love this Blue Yeti. It's
Yeah,
worth
me
every
too.
penny.
Oh, they are fantastic.
Yeah.
Great, Mike.
Yeah.
Diana, don't brag. You know what I've got to put up with.
Yeah, you got that that $4 lapel mic, right?
No, that's one that sits on the desktop.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had a little tiny pink Yeti.
There you go. Yeah, mine is flat black, Neil.
Was it? Nice. I got the gray one, the silvery looking one.
This is the one that was on the rack, and
Nice.
This
See,
is
I
my
want the black one.
So are the black ones larger?
I was waiting for that one.
So why the black one's called a Black Yeti?
They're absolutely fantastic built-in laptop microphone, and I sometimes record audio for my videos with a phone in a sock.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You know
Is
what?
that from your sock account?
Oh,
No, I'm drinking coffee.
Terry, you're
Come
fired.
on.
What?
That's it. You're fired.
You're just slaying
Rough.
it this evening.
Yeah, you're off my comedy writing team. That one was just too bad.
I just got through moving 5 terabytes of video files from one set of what do you call these damn things? Oh, USB hard drives. To another.
Well, that sounds fun.
See, I've got hard drive envy. Yours is so much bigger than mine. Why do I always have the little one? What the hell?
No, this is what I moved to.
I've managed to get video.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 of these to one of
better.
Oh, you're downgrading, downsizing.
Well, no, they just have. You can make them smaller and they have more room.
Yeah, this thing is so much more dense than that one is.
It's like a TARDIS.
Yes,
Not
absolutely.
the size that counts; it's how you use it.
That's right. It's not the size of the wand; it's the magic it holds.
My computer got crippled. I paid extra to get the 2 terabyte hard drive, and last fall it crashed, and the only thing I could substitute is a 500 gig.
Oh,
that hurt.
So I'm still waiting for the money to get back up to a terabyte.
That hurt.
Well, that's what mine is.
I need.
I wish
Mine's
I
only
had
a
an extra
terabyte.
hard drive I could send you.
But this is when I put all my media on. I don't put anything on the computer. It's all on here.
I need an external hard drive.
They're not that expensive now.
Yeah, the prices have really come down on the externals. Now, these are still a little more expensive than the hard drives that have the actual platters, because this is solid state.
Yeah.
But I think you can get. I think the last time I looked for a 2 terabyte USB hard drive like this, I think it was less than $100.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that's a lot of money for some people. I understand. I mean, that's my middle name, but
Oh, I've had a very expensive month, so.
I've actually got an external case that I can pretty much plug any type of hard drive into.
oh, you've done one of those as well. My
Yeah,
my
I've done
ex
one.
had one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've had that for several years, and it's got the plugs for the SATA drive, so it's still viable.
Mm-hmm.
I've somehow managed to corrupt every external hard drive I've ever owned.
It's because you keep getting dirt in it. You live underground.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
all that dust in there.
There's the problem.
Start crawling through it and shit,
Hey, that's what happened to my internal drive. It's a sealed unit, and they still can't explain how, but the computer tech.
What happens?
I can
Sweetie?
hear it.
Dropped out there.
Yeah,
You
you
dropped out
dropped
for a
out.
bit orange.
You're right at Computer Tech.
Yeah.
Oh, the computer techs told me that it actually had cat hair inside it, and that's what made it crash.
Yeah, that shit gets everywhere, though.
I told you the
Shouldn't put
cats
the
are nothing
cat
but trouble.
inside.
That's what I've been saying in my video.
Exactly, Naja. Don't put your cat in there.
Is that quantum cat hair tunneling or something, or what?
I don't know. I think it's a residual effect of cats being able to teleport.
That might be it.
Now we know the secret to that Schrodinger thing. He's not actually in the box anymore. He teleported out.
Yeah.
Oh my! I'm just gonna.
Didn't you know that cats can teleport?
I
The
had
problem
no
is
idea.
They are liquid.
On a
the
regular
problem
basis.
is they can only teleport into locked rooms. They can never teleport out of them.
They can't do it.
Apparently, they can teleport into my bloody garden and poke the frogs.
They've managed to teleport themselves behind couches and getting stuck, and even in wall spaces getting stuck, and they still can't teleport out. I don't understand it.
Wait. You mean you're not poking the frogs?
Well, of course, I'm poking the frogs. I'm a badger. But the cats, that's my territory. They can get out.
Yeah, that's not their job.
They'll be okay.
That's a question for you, Notcher. Have you seen my latest video by any chance?
Is it the one on cats?
It is the one on cats.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, I even commented and shared it and everything. Yeah.
You did? Oh,
yeah.
You did on Twitter now I think about it. Yeah. I was going to ask you after seeing that. No, after making that, rather. Are you near any of these towns over there that have the cat curfews?
Cat curfew.
I'd probably have to look it up to be specific, because generally everywhere I've lived, they're pretty strict on cats not really being allowed out. But I don't know if there's an actual law, because we've still got a problem here with feral cats. But I know, like, there are people go around, pick them up, and if they're not chipped or anything, they're not gonna be on the street for very long.
Isn't that like I thought I saw something about it, but isn't it because they're not indigenous to the country, so they're like creating havoc in the
terrible menace. Yeah, they do awful destruction of not only the wildlife but the plants. Just the entire environment, basically, and the ecosystem gets destroyed by them.
Yeah, they eat
everything. But see, you keep the cats in at night, and that's why you've got a rabbit problem.
Well, we don't have a rabbit problem here.
I've said,
rabbit-proof fence.
I've said just because of intrusive wildlife here in Florida, there should be some kind of regulation that stops people from buying certain animals if they're not indigenous to the fucking region. We've got an issue now with pythons in fucking South Florida because people buy pythons and then they get too big and they just take them out in the fucking Everglades and drop them off. And there's no natural defense for the animals in that area, so they become almost like an alpha predator because nothing
what you really
is
need
equipped.
to do is what do you call it? Find out how delicious python is.
That too.
Yeah, when I lived in Southern Ohio, the pet stores in the area could not sell piranha because if they were released into the Ohio River, where the town was right on the Ohio River, they would survive and actually thrive in the damn river system.
I never heard them said like that. Was that how did you say that?
A piranha? With the tilde over the end? Yeah.
Piranha. That sounds cool.
Piranha.
I'm guessing that's more accurate.
Yeah, I
think it's the way they say it down there.
Okay. I thought piranha were.
Be right back.
I thought they were strictly saltwater fish, though. I didn't think they could survive in freshwater.
No, they're river.
Yeah, they're freshwater. Yeah,
Somehow I had in my head that you were talking about spiders, and I was very confused.
What are they doing in the water? It's only a couple species that actually go in and out of water of spiders. They make little bubbles around them, and then they
we have
dive bell spider, I think. Yeah.
You go for a swim in the river, you pop your head out, and all of a sudden you got a fucking spider on your face. Look, I'm in the water, mate. Get out.
What are you doing here?
Just run across the top of the water. It's scary as fuck.
If anybody knows the geography of the area, I was in Marietta, Ohio, which is on the confluence of the Ohio and the Muskingum rivers. Due south of Cleveland, when you hit the river, there's Marietta.
Hey Neil, can I invite somebody in?
I don't think there's room.
Oh man, I think
there's not room. Are we full up? I was I've been talking to this chick Callan, who's a friend of Oceans.
I think I know who she is. Yeah.
Oh, I've been meaning to talk to her.
Yeah, and I've been super interested in talking to her, and then recently she's been like, "Well, just invite me into something." So I was just wondering.
Oh shit!
Well, if that's the case, I'll pop out.
Yeah,
don't you dare! Damn it!
What are you talking
don't
about?
You dare!
If you need a space.
Okay.
Evans can always leave.
He already did. I could just boot him.
I'm not asleep. I'm still here.
No. The people that are regularly in my after parties get priority over somebody new. Come on.
Oh, absolutely.
Except for the guests that I first interviewed.
I was
Personally, I don't
just
have a problem with
joking.
booting the empty chair.
I'm awake.
Badger, we love you.
Sweetie, I know, yeah.
See, we could have booted him and he might not notice for an hour.
The best one I remember is when I was in a live stream, and I can't remember whose it was. I think it might have been one of yours, Neil.
It was one of mine. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know that something very similar has happened in yours, but this particular one, I was talking away in the stream, and then a while later, I was kind of draped backwards over my office chair, and just kind of slowly opened my eyes and went, "What the hell is going on?" And I looked, and I was in a hangout with no one else.
Like you're in your own hangout by yourself.
Yeah.
I think I'd been there for about 2 hours, just draped over my office chair, going.
Was that one of the ones Duke and I were in?
Possibly.
Okay, I like Brantley's little comment there.
Yeah.
Were he a volcanologist, he would get himself a redhead, some magma. I love that. Okay.
That's right. It was great.
Anyway,
if only we could hide before Evan comes back.
Well, you just create a new hangout and we'll all migrate to that and leave him here alone.
We'll come back and be like, where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah, that's a cheesy write-off.
Just like I did.
I was like,
where the fuck is everyone? Oh, it's 2 hours after the stream.
I think that should be a rule. If anyone disappears and they come back, like Evans is doing, you start a new hangout.
Well, we actually did that to somebody when I was at uni the first time. We had an empty. We were in what they called suites. They were blocks of 4 rooms around a central hallway. So you had 8 people to one of these suites. One of the rooms was empty, and the guy across the hall from there, he was out. He was getting hammered. So we decided to go down to the house mother and see if we could get the key. And believe it or not, she gave us the key to the empty room. His roommate helped us move everything of his over to the empty room. He comes back high off his nut, and he's like, "Where is everything? Where is all my stuff?" "You're in the wrong room, Phil." "What do you mean?" We had him going crazy for a while, good long while. Because we had him thinking he was just in the wrong one, but we wouldn't tell him where his room was, and he finally had to come down a little bit to get a handle on things and figure out that he had been had.
I used to have a buddy that used to fuck with everybody all the time, and he gave me a key to his house. And I one time went to his place while he wasn't home and moved his entire living room, set out into his yard, and set it up exactly like it was in his house.
That's awesome.
I also went to
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I also went to his house one time and unloaded like entire jars of glitter on top of his ceiling fan blades. While they were
Oh no! How long did it take to get that crap out of there?
Yeah.
And I used
my
to,
mother and my boyfriend and her boyfriend, they broke into my aunt's house because my mom had a key and just rearranged everything, like where the knives were kept, where the spoons were kept, and then they left.
Yay.
They didn't do anything. They left everything else in the right place, but everything that like required a little organization was in the wrong place. Drove my aunt crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you did that in my
Nacha!
apartment.
Nacha!
Oh,
I forgot.
Yeah.
So did you shit in the bed?
What?
Shit in the bed?
Jared's going, that's not
Wait a minute.
smell.
Context.
Yeah,
I was hoping you were going to provide the context.
Yeah, Nacho.
I don't know. I need context. What?
How do you not know if you shit the bed?
I advise Nacho to shit in someone's bed.
Oh, that's right. That's yeah.
Oh,
okay, so
yeah.
I was thinking a whole different thing there. I'm like, what?
There's no kink shaming on the
of
Neil
course
show.
not. No.
Usually that means you're up early or something. Or
Yeah. Oops, now I got to change the sheets. So I got a question. I got a question.
I have all the answers.
Evans.
Yeah.
I'll make the answer up.
Okay, you can do that, but it's directed at Evans here.
What's that?
Brantley was telling me that you were crying because GI was calling you tatted atheist.
Yeah. It's a running joke at this point in time.
Yeah, I kind of figured it.
Yeah, I got mistaken for tatted atheist on I can't remember whose stream it was. It was on a stream, right? And somebody in the and somebody in the chat said something about what is Tatted talking about, and Tatted wasn't in the chat, and so of course it was just me.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
you're not tatted atheist.
So, anyways,
man.
Bad Badger jokes aside. But yeah, and then
He's
and
just
then
saying all
recently,
white people look the same.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's a white guy with a beard.
Yeah.
So recently,
wait. Do you mean Aryan?
He can't be Aryan. He's got a beard.
Yeah,
Weren't
there you
the
go.
actual Aryans of Asian descent?
Yes, I think they were of Indian descent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to let facts get in the way of our feelings.
Right. No. We would
Just look at the way he's got his hair pulled back, dude. Straight Nazi.
Well, I was just saying. I guess that's why he took off. You had to go put the fucking samurai hairdo on.
I did while I was up, actually. Like look, here we go. Here, I'm going to be real with y'all for a second.
Okay.
So, my dearest wife, I don't care about my hair, right? It's not something to me. I care about my beard, but not my hair. And my dearest wife likes this particular hairstyle, and so I told her that I would get, and she's extremely happy about it. But I don't like it because it's long and it gets in my face and stuff like that. And so recently, I've discovered the magic of a ponytail.
You mean a man bun?
Yeah.
Man bun.
Yeah, I know. It's not quite long enough.
Look. All you need to do is adopt a lumberjack outfit and get a MacBook and go to a fucking coffee house and start writing poetry.
Okay, see, I've got all those things, believe it or not. I tell you what, next stream I'll show up in my glasses with my man bun and my flannel on.
God, I hope you do, because that's going to be so much ammunition.
And we're going to have a poetry slam night or something.
Yeah, that'd be boss. Holy shit, I haven't said that in years.
That's awesome, though. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you did, Neil.
I'm bringing it back.
Nostalgia night here.
Oh, I need a code.
Exactly. Oh, Sylvia's attacking your curtains there, Diana.
That figures. What are you doing and why are you doing it?
Oh, it's like, pay attention to me.
Houseplants.
Yeah,
Actually, that's it. I don't play enough with her. I know I don't. And I have to do something.
We'll be right back. I need something alcoholic for this.
I'm already in the middle of that.
Getting over here.
I don't have any beer. I hate you guys. I don't have any beer.
Well, that
didn't hurt.
I have one Heineken in the fridge. Should I send it over?
I told you.
Done the stream by the time that gets here.
I told you to take you for a drive down the Bottle.
Oh yeah, well, I can't now. There's 10 people in the stream.
Oh, okay. That blew it.
Just let Jesus take the wheel, dude. I'm telling you.
I haven't had any beer in my house for at least 30 years. So.
What?
It's all in your backyard, right?
No, I can't stand beer. I only drink whiskey.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, okay then. Okay, we'll let you go.
Well,
I should go get some whiskey.
If it's American beer, I don't blame you.
Black American beer, forget that.
Shut
stuff.
your fucking face. We've got the best fucking microbreweries in the world.
I was just going to start singing that too. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
In all honesty, the closest thing to a beer I could almost tolerate is a British ale.
Oh my god, you fucking traitor!
Oh, they're
I
good.
said almost tolerate. It's not.
You
something I
fucking
drink.
traitor! No. Update your passport. I'm buying you a fucking ticket.
Singing the uncle's song in the background.
Uncle all day long.
Hey, you mean I'm free from Trump? I'll take it.
I like Guinness.
Guinness is amazing.
Guinness is good stuff, man. That's
Guinness is now owned by Anheuser Busch.
Error. They're going to ruin it.
They're not owned by them.
Oh dear.
They are
That's not a
brewed
good
by
thing.
them in the U.S.
Well, that's even
And-
worse.
Oh, that's worse. No.
Oh,
No,
that-
they use
You're
the
right back.
same recipes. Jeez, people, come on.
Oh, that's what Löwenbräu
No,
said
it's
when
not good.
Miller bought the
No.
right to brew that
Budweiser's
in the US.
disgusting, anyways.
Oh, dear.
Years ago, when was it? Maybe mid '80s. Miller Brewing bought the right to brew Löwenbräu here in the U.S., which was up until that time a German import, and I had loved Löwenbräu Dark prior to that. I mean, that was my go-to, and as soon as Miller bought it, right down the tubes, man, I couldn't take that stuff anymore. And they claimed it was the same damn recipe and the same damn method and everything.
Wow.
You bunch of damn communists.
Ian, or I should say, Pine Snake in the chat mentioned a very, very good one. Timothy Taylor's Best Bitters. It's a great beer, actually.
I've never had it.
It's really good.
I don't even know if I can get it in this neighborhood.
You probably can.
It's it's amazing you can get anything other than IC Light here in Pittsburgh. Okay, it's that bad.
I'm a big
look at
fan
Sylvia.
of the greatest and best ale in the world.
Oh, Jesus
Tribute.
fucking Christ.
Oh, jeez, I have to put that up.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing things. What's going on?
He's got the dildo
Nothing.
thing going on. It's his altar
Oh,
picture.
yeah. Sometimes
Oh,
I wish
yes,
I did
yes.
have a mobile phone when you have these streams.
It's how I get everyone's attention when everyone's talking.
Well, actually, on a computer, I cheat and I just pick on someone's avatar and I stick with the same one.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, then you don't go flashing back and forward.
I'll just pick the prettiest person. And,
Well, actually, I got it on me blue ball.
I'm sorry, what?
So does that mean the other one's getting action if you've only got one blue ball?
Okay, Pine Snake, I'm totally jealous. So that Timothy's is brewed literally less than a mile from his house. Okay, where do you live? Because I'm going to come live there.
Natural ice. I've seen this stuff. I've never had any.
what are we talking about now?
Hey, David's here.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yay?
he's even got yay with a question mark. Yay?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Yeah, yeah.
But that's what it was. How perceptive.
So you got one with exclamation, question mark.
All right.
Yeah.
And he lives in Keighley, West Yorkshire. So he's in your guys' neck of the woods there, Badger.
Oh,
That's Pine Snake I'm referring to. And he's all right. So you're cool with either your real or fake name.
Yay!
oh, so we're using a made-up name, so we?
Oh no, he goes by. You go by.
Spider-Man.
He goes by
Okay, so we're
Ian
using our
on Twitter.
superhero names.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. What's yours? All right. If you could have a superhero name, what would your superhero name be? And I'm going to go in the order that I see people from left to right here. So Badger, what would your superhero name be?
Let's go with
Badger Man.
Badger Man. Yeah.
I think there a comic character known as the Badger?
I think so.
I think it'd just be, you know, like that mold guy that shows up at the end of The Incredibles.
Yes.
I'd be something like that, but with a badger.
That's cool. All right. And Diana, what would yours be?
Oh man, I'm thinking here. Would it be the Transformer? Well,
I love it. I love it.
I'm still not finished. I started 10 years ago, and I'm still working on it.
The Transformer in progress. And Duke, what would yours
anybody
be?
have maybe about $100,000 to fall from the sky into my lap? I'll get it all done.
Duke's would be Florida man.
It often rains money here. I'll collect some for you.
Oh,
Duke,
perfect.
What would yours be, Duke?
The cunt.
Okay.
Yeah, Princess
All
of
right.
the Amazon.
Quick, easy.
I like it, Ian. I like that.
I can't believe I just said that. Quick and easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's the idea. That's the idea. You won't last 2 minutes. It's fine.
You're starting to sound like those little porn ads. Bet you won't last 5 minutes.
How do you know about those ads, Neil?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. You gave yourself away, Neil.
I get them in my email all the time.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
How'd they get your email?
I just get ads for genuine fake watches in my emails.
Yeah. I want you to see my pictures.
What I get over my phone is amazing. The phone goes ring, 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 and I answer hello, and I hear this sickeningly sweet music that sounds like the ambient music in a Chinese restaurant, and somebody then begins to speak. I'm assuming Mandarin. But it is some form of Chinese, and I'm guessing Mandarin because I more speak Mandarin than any other dialect, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
I recently found out what it was. It is a scam against Chinese immigrants to the U.S. to convince them that ICE is after them. And if they pay up so much money, then they can obtain asylum or whatever the hell it is. It's just a scam to get money out of frightened people. Of course. We need that. Yeah,
the scammers think you're a Chinese immigrant.
I guess the whole thing is they put it out to every phone number they've got because the return they get on their investment, the calls are so cheap that the return on the investment is many millions of percentages. Sylvia, will you get down?
All right. I got to go to the next person in line now because that's Evan.
Yeah.
Oh, what would my superhero name be?
Yeah.
Alabama man
You go. No idea. Like,
with real life punching action.
there you go.
Alabama man.
Did you say life? Did you say life or wife?
Wife. It's from South Park.
Oh,
Wife
okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too. I forgot about that. By the way, #Heathen, I used to play Vampire the Masquerade quite a bit, too.
Oh, I've got that.
Roll Tide Man. Someone suggested.
There you go. Roll Tide Man.
I can see that. All right, Nacho, what would yours be?
Well, I was going to go with your Nacho Cuntness, but because that's a bit close to Dookie's, I might just go with Bruce.
Bruce. My superhero name is Bruce.
Bruce.
Oh, yeah. Bruce.
Okay, fair enough. And how
Tell
about
me you would take on an Aussie called Bruce. Nobody would take on an Aussie called Bruce.
I'd run away.
That is a really good point.
Let's get built around that.
Purple, what would your superhero name be?
You might get different answers on different days. But right now, I think I'll go with Apathy Man.
Perfect.
Just don't care.
Come on, Apathy Man, we're good. Whatever. I'll be there in a bit.
I have the supreme power to not care about anything.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, Apathy Man sitting around playing video games. All right, so Red, what would yours be?
Oh, fuck. I have no idea.
No idea, man. Okay, good.
Call him
Jerry.
Clueless.
Captain Clueless. There you go.
Yeah.
Jerry, what would yours be?
I'm trying to fix it up. Give me a sec.
I saw that you posted a little something there.
Fix it up, man.
Hero.
Captain Car Driver.
Yeah, I'm
He's
trying
going to go
Terry
and
would
do
be technologically
absolutely
illiterate
zero.
man. Car man.
No,
I think you should call yourself Blue Balls, personally.
There you go. My superpower is to spray you off the fucking ledge.
Oh, dear.
And oh yeah, Wonder Lady, it's yours. But I think that pretty much answers that one right there. Wonder Lady.
Where'd it go?
You mean to tell me you haven't been thinking about this?
Well, no, because I can't think of a way to say, say nice things in a bad way, say bad things in a nice way. Like,
ASMR girl,
That's a British person. We're experts.
We could call you a twister, where you just twist everything.
That makes me sound more interesting than I am.
Oh, hush.
I found this avatar when I was looking around.
Captain Carter.
Where'd it go?
Is that weird?
Where is it?
I also guess it depends on my super.
Why doesn't it do what I want it to do?
Well, that's if you're saying that you can twist good things into bad things and bad, then I was just sort of thinking maybe the twister.
Oh no, it's not, I wasn't that I can twist. It's like I can say things like I want to wear your skin as their jacket, and people get happy about it.
I get very happy when you say things like that. And now I have to think of something else for you to say.
I'd enjoy that because I just like hearing people say dark sounding things.
I don't need it.
Maybe Our Lady of Darkness would be a good name.
Yes, it would.
Sure, yeah.
Neil,
I'm working on it right now.
Neil, I don't need it. I don't need to have a superhero name. I've just got the whole planet.
Yeah, it's just a planetary. There you go. There's the superhero name right there.
We need Jen with one in here. Maybe she could go as the Tingleator or something.
Tingleator.
That Chuck Tingle. He writes some good fucking tingles, man.
I need to call him yet someday.
I wonder if he does ASMR, because that's supposed to give you tingles.
We did that in the same stream.
Yes, we did.
Oh, did you?
It was called ASMR Chuck Tingle.
You want tingles? I'll give you tingles.
ASMR Chuck Tingle and S.J. Thomason. That was the clip.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a brilliant. That was just a lovely poem.
Pounding the ass by pounding the ass by Neil Stream, and that's okay. Not pounded in the ass by Neil Stream, and that's okay. On a stream where I wasn't pounded in the ass by Neil Stream,
All right,
and that's
everybody.
okay.
Put your headphones on for the next part of it.
And that is my most watched. That clip is my most watched video to date. It's been beautiful. Thank you guys for all of that. That was terrific.
It was fucking. It was a blast. What?
Hashtag he's thanking you for that pretty much.
Ooh, Robert X has shown up in the chat.
Hey, Robert.
Robert, hi.
Oh, we got Worley.
Yep. Mr. Worley is there too. Yeah. Wonder Woman. That's what she said. I guess that's when I was asking you what yours would be, but it's Wonder Lady. Come on.
Our Lady of Darkness.
Marshmallow voice.
And speaking of well-watched clips, the other clip that has a pretty good traffic on my channel was the after show when you were on my Coffee with Lavender, Neil. Remember when Darth Dawkins came in on you, me, and Kate, and who the hell else? Russ was there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dawkins is just. Oh fuck! What a nut bar that guy is.
I'm still fucking salty. I'm still a little bit salty about getting yelled at for squashing his ass in your chat.
Well,
just a little bit. It's not bad, but it was one of those things where it's just like, no, that guy should shut up.
I don't want him showing up in my shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, but you yelled at me for it. Yeah.
Well, because then someone's going to go tell him, and he's going to pop in there, and then it's going to be like, fuck this. Screw that shit. I don't want that guy around. He's fucking annoying as hell.
Well, then, no.
He's all like, he's like, debate me. I'm like, fuck you, dude. There's no debate. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
When I was in the.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
The greatest response to Darth Dawkins ever.
Didn't that guy show up in the chat of one of the streams I was in and just
Holy mole!
demand that everyone Didn't he just demand that everyone present debated him?
Yep.
Yes, holy mole, and yes.
Wait a minute. Is that the guy that I've followed on Twitter who's called
Yes.
religion evolution
Yes.
underscore false?
Yes,
Yes,
that's the guy.
That's the one.
I don't remember everybody was there, but it was an unholy mole stream. It was you, me, Stags, and a few other people. I was just about to say that Stags had the greatest response to him ever. Because Stags lost his shit, dude. He was just like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. We're having a fucking hangout. We're just friends. We're just having a friendly fucking hangout. Nobody wants to debate you, you fucking cunt. Go away." It was beautiful. He lost his shit for a second. It was just like, nobody's going to invite you in. Shut up and go away. Like, you can call it an echo chamber all you want, but it's not an echo chamber. It's literally a group of friends hanging out on a fucking Sunday talking about fucking video games and shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, and then we spent the chat just blocking him every time, timing him out every time he said anything. And it really pissed him off.
Well, I tried to follow up with him, right, to get him on a debate, and he wouldn't.
Well, that's the
I
thing.
was poking him on Twitter for ages, like, hey, debate? Hey.
Yeah, he gave me his. He didn't want to do it over Twitter. He gave me his email. I emailed him like 3 different freaking times, and never got anything back.
But here's the thing. The first time I ever heard about Darth Dawkins, it was on Steve McCrae's Great Debate, and Godless Girl was on there with Shannon Q. And Godless Girl was talking about the script that presuppositionalists run, and she brought him up. And she was like, her and her friends literally troll different fucking live streams and just wait to find him there, and they shut him down. And she's like, she said that most people that really interact with him don't even really believe he's a Christian. He just likes shutting people down with the suppositionalist thing.
Strauss syllables there.
It's a lot. That's a polysyllabic word. It's fucking with me. Right?
It's a lot to put in your mouth there, Duke.
Listen, I'm bouncing back and forth between Jesus and you guys, so I'm doing my best.
I was reading the arguments, Kurt, and this doesn't make any sense, but I don't have a counter for it right now. So I was like, well, I guess I'm fucked then, aren't I?
Could be worse.
Well, he's not my type, unfortunately.
He's not anybody's type. Let's be fair. He's like Joshua Brister. When the master apologist walks into a room, I swear to God, when the master apologist walks into a room, women's ovaries jump up into their throats. They're just like, keep me away from that fucking guy. Do not breed with this fuck. Yeah, I hate that fucking guy.
Oh, fuck. What's his name? Justin?
Joshua Brister. He's a fucking cunt, and I hate his stupid guts. Like, I'm not even going to play, like, after the satanic apologist thing.
Tell us how you really feel.
Dude, like,
he was going, didn't he have, like, a rather public mental breakdown on Twitter?
Yeah. He's had, like, 6 of them.
Dick, are you saying you don't like him?
I'm saying I despise his stupid, stinking guts, dude. Like, I didn't like him before. But then, like, Squircifer passed, and his wife came on to just let us know he passed, and to say that, you know, he really loved his time with us, right? SJ jumps in and says he's burning in hell.
Yep.
Great.
And then Joshua Brister jumps in, and the first thing he says is, "Why don't you debate me on this?" And it was like, you fucking cunt. As much as I was mad at SJ for fucking having something to say at all, I was more mad at him for using it as some kind of fucking platform. I told the guy it would likely be better if he'd never been born. I was fucking insanely upset about that.
But you can't criticize him. He has a head injury.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say
poor little
Wonder
fella.
Lady kind of cut off there.
Wait,
What'd you say?
You can't criticize someone because they've had a head
He said
injury?
you can't criticize him. He has a head injury. As soon
That's
as you say, well, I don't like how you conduct yourself. He's like, yeah, well, I have a head injury.
Well, not only that, but he'll victimize his head injury. Oh, you're making fun of me because I have a head injury. It's like, dude,
exactly what.
I actually told him, right, this is how deep his delusion is. I told him that I was sorry that he had a head injury, right? And he comes back and says that I'm making fun of him for it. I'm like, dude, I said that, because I don't wish a head injury on anybody. Like, if it's true, then yeah, I feel sorry for him. And he came back like, why are you making fun of me because of it? I'm like, dude,
I kind of wish I had injury on him. Not a bad one. Not a bad one.
Him saying, "Good for you." So do I, mate. What's your point?
Yeah, no, I kind of wish a head injury, not a bad one, but I kind of hope that like he leaves his fucking cupboard open, like one of his like cupboards open, and like stands up too fast and hits his head on it.
Done that.
Yeah, me too.
I've done it too.
Man,
It sucks.
I don't know. I wouldn't know my worst enemy. That's some extreme pain.
I also
Just like
head
smashing
injury.
your head on a cabinet.
I once
You
hit my
obviously
toe
have
on the corner of a desk.
my
That was
head-
pretty bad.
Oh yeah,
My
that sucks,
head's
dude.
been sliced open so it could peel back completely. I've had a pretty big head injury.
I don't know how many
Broke my arm
times
in
I've
half once.
I don't know how many times I hit my head on the overhead fan thing above the stove.
Mine was a car
Okay.
accident.
I did one of those backward dives off a diving board and hit
Oh,
the
no.
side of the swimming pool.
Mm.
Oh,
A few times they
yeah.
I'm
I just
pretty.
felt that go through my spine.
Actually, it was pretty horrendous because, like, when I got to the top of the water, like, I saw the lifeguard coming for me. He was like, "No, she's gonna die."
Yeah, I've done the same diving board issue too, where I hit the side of the pool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
sympathize.
awful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've had a couple of head injuries when I was really young. I fell out of the cart chair, at the store. Cracked my head as a infant, and then another time a few years later.
That's why you're an atheist.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
You cracked your head so hard you knocked the god out of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, that's hilarious.
Well,
I was-
you guys know about the one where I fell out of bed and whacked my head on the oak floor, right? And developed years later. That was fun.
So you said you had another time, Red?
Yeah, there was another time a few
Oh,
years after
okay.
that I fell again and cracked my head.
Oh yeah, fuck! I've jumped into the fireplace trying to play Superman. Got a nice split here, and the one that goes across it here is from a guy. I was about 24 and I was at a party, and I caught some guy hitting beer cans into my buddy's brand new pool with a golf club. So I told him to stop, and he turned around and fucking hit me with it. It was like a 7-iron or something.
Oh
yeah, clocked and hit me there. I was like, kind of came to for a second. Grabbed the fucking golf club out of his hand, wrapped it around his neck, and threw him in the pool.
Yeah,
I bet you did, you fucking savage.
Hey,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got the baseball bat to the back of my head from my younger brother when he was a little kid. So, it's this thing looking for attention out of us, little siblings and stuff that way. And
yeah.
so, and he's 4 or whatever at the time. So he picks the baseball bat and swings it up against the back of my head while I'm playing video games.
Oh no!
And then I got yelled at for, yeah.
Let me guess, you got in trouble. Or did he get in trouble? Because that usually happened. My sister would do something terrible to me, and then I'd get in trouble for it.
That's usually what happened to us, but it happens to us. That time, I think I did get in trouble for it, but there's other times where he's done his little give me attention shit, and we turned around and beat him up, and it just happened to be that they caught him doing the stuff beforehand.
I got hit in the face with
he'd get beaten up for it, and then he'd go whine to the parents to get us in trouble. He knew what he was doing, that little shit.
Yeah, I had a wrestling match with a friend one night, and we were drinking heavily.
Oh, is
But-
that what you call it?
Call that foreplay. Gaslight, honey.
Yeah.
It mostly was.
I mean, let's face it, that's what wrestling is, anyways.
So, yeah, it is. It totally is. So, like, he came at me, and I got him in a rear naked choke and put him to sleep. And he tapped, and I let him go, and he spun around and hit me. And I stood up, and I was like, "You're an asshole." And he tackled me and put my head through his fucking coffee table. And I had this fucking gash. I had this gash on the back of my head that was big enough to put my thumb in.
Ooh.
And my ex-wife was like, "You've got to go to the hospital." And I was like, "Fuck that. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm not going to the hospital. I know how they treat drunk people at the hospital. I'm not doing that." So I just went to bed. I went to the bathroom, and I shined a light in my eyes and made sure that my pupils were responding, and I went to bed. And the next day, I just pinched it shut and had her super glue it.
I was going to ask if you used a stapler, but okay, super glue, that'll work.
Yeah,
To be fair, why else would you have a coffee table if not put someone's head through it?
I know, right?
I don't know, put coffee on it.
No, I've never ever seen that happen, like, in my life. Coffee tables
Put coffee on the coffee table?
or for your feet sometimes, or even for like last night's dinner if you're lazy.
Yeah.
Never seen coffee on a coffee table.
I did like that
Coffee is
Seinfeld
always in
episode.
the hand or on like kitchen table where you sit, but not a coffee table. Side table, sure.
But I did like that episode of Seinfeld where what's his name there, Kramer, made a coffee table book that turned into a coffee table.
Coffee table.
Yeah.
That was fucking
Yeah.
fun.
That's
That,
brilliant.
isn't that actually a thing now?
It is.
Like
They actually did
that
make it.
became a product. Yeah, I thought so.
Pictures of really
Book
nice coffee.
somehow
Wait,
becomes a
is
coffee
it
table.
sold?
it's
Is it
got
sold in
wooden-
IKEA?
Yeah, there's a good question.
Is it sold where?
In IKEA.
Wait. I want to
not
address
the-
something real quick.
Okay.
I want to address something. So, Innate Dragon has a
To
tweet
undress
thread where there's this girl with like guns where she's working out,
Yeah.
and people are talking shit. And Red Venture jumps in.
Guns. Oh, strong guns like that, not
Yeah,
guns as in
yeah.
shooting.
Yeah. Red Venture jumped in and said, "Just because she has bogger pipes than you, doesn't mean it." Bogger?
Bigger.
I say to be bigger.
Hypo.
Them old bogger pipes.
Yeah.
Bogger pipes.
I gotta
I understand what you're trying to say, Red.
I gotta sweat.
I too speak Southern.
Yeah.
Them old bogger pipes.
Yeah.
What's his name there? Dang old.
Dang old boom hire man. Come on.
Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. It's about that Trump. Trump,
saw that
you're gonna make
going
America
around.
great again. It's gonna be good.
It had the question like, why would any
gonna be
woman
good.
want to look like this or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty foxy.
And this person claimed to somewhat be, atheist left-ish, maybe. I don't know. Like, I sort of only, like, you looked at their profile and there was a bit of, it looked like they were trying to pretend to be left, but they weren't. But anyway, I couldn't understand the question because to me it's like, well, why wouldn't, like, what does it matter for one? Why wouldn't they? What? Because they want to be strong, or there are a million different reasons. But what's it got to do with anyone else? Who cares?
Yeah.
Why is it in their head that they're doing it? They're doing it for a guy, and they think, well, why would no guy would want to see them? See that? That's not what guys are attracted to. But the thing is, that's not what the fucking girl's doing it for.
No way, dude. I totally want to date a girl that can bench press me. Straight up.
Okay.
And that's
I'm
another
down.
thing. There are a lot
Is
of
that what
guys
you
that
call
are
it
into
now?
that. So
Nadine is
And then-
girls that are into that.
And then
I want to
No,
date
I'm
a girl that
scrolling
wants to
through,
date me.
and then I'm scrolling through Twitter, and there's a fucking video of a woman licking a toilet seat.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
That's her kink.
It literally says, "I've licked a lot of toilets in my day, but this was the first one that made my tongue go numb." Like,
And she does it in a very flirty way.
yeah, she does, and I'm kind of like, I can't tell if I'm happy or sad about this. Like, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to think about this.
I can't envision, no matter how flirty, any way you could do that I could find it attractive.
Yeah.
Not
The
trying.
toilet seats are clean.
Depends on who's
first, yes,
licking
like
the
a
toilet
nice
seats.
thorough scrubbing beforehand. I'm hoping.
Great.
Yeah, I kind of want to meet this girl. I'm sorry.
It's just a visual that
Don't
does
kiss her.
absolutely
Just
nothing
don't
for me.
kiss her.
I'll bet you licking toilet seats isn't the freakiest thing she does.
No.
No, well, if you
No.
bite
I'm
nails,
saying.
it's supposed to be worse. But I don't know if that's true.
She's talking about that on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Duke. I want to meet her. Maybe we can meet her together, Duke.
Yeah. I think that's got good times. That's got good times, fun times printed all over it.
Just make sure you use the toilet.
I will.
She's got to have something to lick. Come on.
Needs a bit of flavor.
It's definitely
flavor
personal
now.
preference. You know, I'm sure I could do some, tell some stories that would freak most people out. But
Yeah, man.
I don't want
not
to deal
for
with
kink.
toilets.
I
that what you
could
draw the
definitely
line?
tell stories that would freak people out. There's no question about that.
Get your
Maybe on another
Oh, Christ.
because it ain't gonna happen on this one because it'll freak me out too.
Oh, Neil, you're down. Don't pretend like you're not.
Speaking of which, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, hey, I hooked up with a lesbian. I hooked up with a lesbian on a BDSM chat site and wound up living with her for 5 years. Okay.
Sweet.
God. This is not the first time that I've wished I was purple.
Should I ask? So should I ask you if you're free to come on these? You're not tied up, or
Look, here's the thing, Purple. I don't know you that well. We've only hung out a few times, but I would totally read your autobiography just from the snippets that I've heard from you on various streams. You seem like you have lived an extraordinarily interesting life.
I'd actually buy that. Yeah, I'd read that too.
I actually have been working. I've actually been working on an unauthorized autobiography, but I'm afraid to publish it because I'd probably have to sue myself.
I love the unauthorized.
That would make for a great tagline. I love that.
That is amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the thing about it, like, look, you've lived an interesting life, and you're absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would be an enjoyable book to read across.
I'd buy a copy. Shit.
You might have a
Yeah.
paycheck coming, Purple.
Well,
Get
I've
to
certainly
writing.
never fit into the mainstream at any point in my life.
Yeah, I could say the same to some degree.
You would make several coffee with lavender shows full of chat and discussion there, Purple. Definitely.
Sorry, Diana, you froze up in the middle of that.
You would definitely make several coffee with lavenders full of chat and discussion there, Purple. Yeah.
Have you had her on, Diana? Or had him on?
I have not yet had Purple on. We've got to do something about that.
Well, the main reason is because you do your coffee shows on Sunday, and that's my gaming day. That's the only day I have a chance for any social activity around here.
Well, take the social activity, definitely. Yeah. It's,
But hey, if you're going to be with me on Thursday nights, I'm sure we'll go through a lot of the stories.
there you go. Yeah, I can stick around on Thursdays. So that's 2 nights in a row that I'm up all night.
Thank you,
'Cause
David. David is graciously posting everyone's channels. Or
Oh.
David and hashtag Heathen are both doing it.
Well, we thank you both.
I had a channel once.
Yeah.
A channel once.
Doesn't have anything. But I am the new co-host along with hashtag Tag Heathen to one of GI's shows, so everybody get excited about that.
Yeah.
Cool. Hells yeah.
If you tag my second channel, you see some stuff. Evans is
what?
Evans a few hours of streaming over there.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
just to say, Red's got something on his channel. Me and him playing Apex. That's totally not what we're doing right now either.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Look for Red's other channel.
Yeah.
You'll see Evans on there with them, and they're playing, I don't know, games and shit.
Games and shit. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to break Evans's heart this weekend though.
What?
Over this.
He's crying already.
What are you talking about, man? Season pass comes out tomorrow. Can't do that. Can't leave me alone over the weekend on first round of season pass.
We've already talked about this. You know what's coming out Friday.
Yeah, well, nobody cares. It's Lane.
Hang on here. I know what I need to do now. I'm going to switch screens here for a second. You guys carry on. Just,
I'm
enjoying this.
Speaking of Pip, are you still awake over there, Badger?
Say that again.
Okay, there. We're just checking to make sure.
Hey guys, I gotta check out. NA just posted a video. I'm gonna go to watch it. Part of me wants to stay Happy Fun Times Duke, and another part of me wants to go full blown fucking assassin. So I'm gonna go watch the video for a second, and
I'm about to cut off you anyway, so you can go do that because
I absolutely love all you guys. You're my best friends, and you're great. And I look forward to talking to you again.
You're the best, man.
You too, Duke.
You as a sweetie.
Hey, we're gonna probably be in this hangout for a while if you want to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Don't be surprised if there's a fucking blow up on Twitter.
I wouldn't expect any less from you.
Oh, is this?
Go ahead.
Is this yours and Inane's response to Reese?
No, it's not Reese. Has Reese said something else?
Oh no, I just remember you guys were talking about doing a response together to it.
No, we haven't got to that yet. No, this is something else. It's just something like, I don't know if you guys saw my blow up on Twitter like 2 days ago, where I fucking let everybody know where I stand. Essentially,
I think
I missed it, sweetie. So you're gonna have to tell me where you stand.
Show me a link.
I
miss
essentially
most of what goes on Twitter.
I essentially came out and said, I do not give a shit about your opinions. I do not give a fuck about how you feel. I will stand for what I stand for. I will not apologize for it. I will associate with whom I associate with. I will not apologize for that. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Period. Like I laid it out. There's been like this crazy about everything. Just it wasn't targeted at any given person. It was not targeted at any one person. It was targeted at the entire community, where I said, I'm not fucking playing this game where it's us against them and somebody has to pick a side. Like, no, I'm not doing that. And there's some shit that just came up, and I'm going to go watch it. And
well, link me then, okay?
I'll link you after I watch it and I decide what I'm going to do. Because, over the last, one of the things I posted is over the last couple of weeks, I've had people that were really close to me that know me personally. Not personally in the sense that we've hung out, but personally in the sense that we've really talked. And I've had people come at me, like, crazy hard. Both over, like, innocuous statements and over simple questions. Where I was just asking a question. And I'm part of me wants to recuse myself from the entire thing and just be happy fucking fun Duke and make fucking fun shit. And another part of me wants to just fucking level into it, barrel into it, fucking full bore and just burn bridges.
You want to know what my opinion is?
What's that?
Based on the fact that nobody gets to tell me what to do. Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
That
could be your stance without burning any bridges.
Well, no, I've already made that stance. I made that. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll post my fucking tweet that I made for people that didn't see it in the usual suspects, because I more or less said that. I more or less said I will do what I want to do. I came back to the ocean thing, and just said I will fucking respond to that.
I don't know what the ocean thing is.
Ocean is the polytheist. So I said I will respond. I will respond to that as I see fit. I will judge everything as I see fit, and I will do what I think is right. And if anybody doesn't like it, that's so much for you. Like if it's enough for you to not be cool with me, fine. Like I'm not gonna fucking change my stance, and I'm not gonna fucking back up from what I think is right to appease fucking anybody ever. That's just not what I do. But this entire thing has gotten so fucking blown out of proportion, with all the different people that are just fucking jockeying to take fucking sides and jockeying for positions and all that shit, and it's annoying to me. So I'm gonna check out for a minute. I'm gonna go watch this video, and I'm gonna make a decision as to whether or not I'm gonna burn things down or what.
You know, Duke, I really don't see how that's a controversial opinion. To me, that should be what everybody should do.
Yeah. Except now that it is, like, one of the things I said was, like, I'm walking on eggshells on Twitter with people that I love and that know me. You know, and it's like,
dude.
And I'm not going to. That's the thing. It's like I've done it for like a couple of weeks now, and it's got to the point now where it's starting to get ridiculous. And so I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off, and
I've seen a lot of weird shit that I never expected to see over the past little while, like people blocking people, and I don't understand any of that.
I blocked SJ.
Yeah,
I blocked SJ too. After Scores for, I blocked her too.
Am I the only person who hasn't blocked SJ?
No, actually, I have not. I will admit that I have not blocked SJ. I don't interact with her anymore, but I want to know what the opposition is up to, basically.
You know what? Like the way I'm looking at it right now, it's like you got, and this happens over and over and over again, right? It doesn't matter. Like I can think of a half a dozen times in the past year. So and so have a problem with one another. It's a huge problem. Instead of they go to Twitter and they fight about it, and then people pick sides, and then everybody's fucking entrenched in this bullshit, and the next you know, you're just saying something in a thread, and it's expected that you have some side or another, and I'm fucking tired of it. And I made this entire fucking rant about it a couple of nights ago where I was like, I'm done with it. And part of me said, I'm just going to be a good time, happy, fucking fun times Duke for a little while. I'm not going to fucking get involved in this shit. I'm just going to make jokes and do what I do. But like, there's a part of me that's just, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the fucking bullying. I'm sick of the fucking bullshit. I'm tired of it.
I don't get why people can't have like just a private conversation about disagreements. You know, why if someone does something that someone else disagrees with in this little community of big friendships, I don't get why they can't just say, hey, you did that, you had this person on your channel, a sensitive topic in a way that I'm not happy with. I'd like to talk to you about it. You know, maybe we can figure something out.
Well, it's not even
rather than going on the public Twitter and going, hey, fuck you, you said some shit.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. Right? It's not even that. It's not even that. It comes to the point where, like, when I see somebody go on a tirade on Twitter, I don't go publicly to them and say, what the fuck are you talking about? I go to them in private and I say, hey, man, are you okay? Do you want to talk?
That's like, kind of the best way to do it.
Like, and so, like, I don't know, man. There's a whole big fucking spiel of shit, and I've been pissed off about it for a couple of days, and
people have to learn to talk too and deal with it, because I think it's far better to mend fences than burn bridges.
Yeah, I agree. And so I love you guys. You guys are all my fucking favorite people. Like, it's essentially crazy to me because I would have never expected that all my favorite people in the world would be people I've never fucking met in person. But you guys are all my fucking favorite people.
Soon, dude. Damn you.
That'll change. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry.
I had a thing a while ago, actually. We met.
We'll have to have
Everybody's talking about
you one day.
Say that again, Red?
We'll have to have a
I told Duke to quit lying. You love Rachel more than the rest of us.
You mean Doe-Eyed?
Yeah.
I had a thing.
Because I know Rachel really well.
I had a thing a few years ago where I went and met this gaming clan that I'd been playing games with for a few years, and now I'm going to sort of the main people in its wedding. So yeah, it's really cool.
Hey, Badger, you should play Apex with me and Red.
You shouldn't, dude. I watched it. I watched it for a little while. It looks like it sucks, man. I'm just gonna put that out there.
You just watch me play. I suck. So.
All right. I'll just say, honestly,
on your team. That's all I can tell you.
Honestly, I love you guys. I appreciate that you put up with me. I'm gonna bounce out of here and go.
I keep telling you, we don't look at it as putting up with. All right, we never have.
It's barely tolerate would be more at it.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Yeah, no, where's me check for?
Love you, Duke.
Your check.
Duke, you
I
know
love you.
me. I'm not very friendly.
It's in the mail.
I like you.
Oh, okay,
I
thanks,
talk
Neil.
to you. I like you, so I'm here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Duke didn't hear that.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Good night. Have fun.
Okay.
I'll check back in. I'll check back in later if you're still here. We'll talk.
All right.
Oh boy! Yay!
Look, get out of here. We can't miss you unless you leave.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I miss him already.
I hope he heard that.
I have a
And everything-
feeling he'll come back and listen to the end.
Oh, I'm sure.
Who are we talking about?
Wait.
Oh,
Dookie.
very funny.
You know that's another word for poop, right?
Yeah. So now that he's gone, let's talk shit about him. God, he's
Yeah.
not good.
Fuck does that guy annoy the shit out of me.
I'm telling you.
Duke, man, it's just, he's always got that face on him.
Florida man, am I right?
The same.
And every time he talks, there's that annoying pulsing circle.
that monotone expression.
Okay.
Oh yeah, monotone.
Monotone
It's like-
expression.
It's like the exact opposite of Duke, the monotone expression. There's more inflection in that guy's voice than I think I've ever heard in anyone's voice.
I had a
Duke-
friend like
Duke's
that
like a
growing
pro.
up who was just
I might actually
everything he
get
said.
cruising.
You what? Sorry?
Sorry, Purpley, didn't mean to talk over you, but I might get cruising. I'm gonna pop out.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
yeah.
In
I
3
am
minutes,
right
I'm
now,
ending
right
this
now.
anyway, so. My
Oh, yeah.
7:30 curfew.
Well, I'll hang around. I'll hang around for the end.
All right,
All
getting
right.
into making snide remarks from the sidelines.
Yeah, poor old bad-tempered Badger's been sniffing salts so he can stay awake with us. So
I don't know what you're talking
Right.
about. I'm like midway through a bottle of rum at this point.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool.
I will hang around till the whole bottle's empty.
And then Badger be like, "Hey, you guys suck."
That's me
But I
again. What
love
are
you
you,
guys.
what are you
I love
talking
you
about?
Yeah, everyone's your best friend when you're hammered. I love you guys. You ever notice when drunk people talk to you in the neck? They can't look at you. They always talk like down here. You know, remember what I told you last
Yeah.
time, there, fucking guy?
Hey, I'm up here.
Yeah. My eyes are up here.
Well, when somebody's, some guy's talking to me, below eye level, my response is usually they're fake,
Here, you want to see?
Oh, God,
Have you been on stream when I pulled them out already?
No, I have not.
I have.
I have.
Sorry, I can't do it now because I'm not wearing them. But
You know what you should do? You should have like 3 of them. That way you can pull them out together.
that's beautiful. I love it.
See, that's shit I would pay Super Chat to see.
And they would have to do that in that movie. Yeah.
Your Total Recall.
Yeah, but they did it in the second one too.
Yeah. All right, it is 7:30 here, and I do have to take off, as I have made promises to other people to be doing things with them.
Oh my lord!
You got to be like me and break all your promises.
Via the beer shop.
Making promises. How dare you?
I don't do that. I keep my promises. Unless it's, of course, it's something that I've been hospitalized or something, and they generally understand.
That's why you just don't make
There are
promises.
exceptions.
Is that why you take a carton of beer wherever you go?
That's why
That's why I
yeah,
quit
pretty much.
promising videos, Evans.
Huh?
That's why I quit promising videos.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Is that? I thought that's because we were ragging you for that.
I
really must get around to
I have
finishing some videos.
reasons that I haven't put out a video yet.
What? You do videos, Badger?
See, everyone in my chat now has a wrench.
Everybody. Hey, oh, okay. You filled it up.
Oh, geez,
Well-
I just got a notification for Geek Room. Tatted Atheist, you're late for Geek Room.
No, Red hasn't got a wrench. I mean, a spanner.
Screw you.
Red hasn't got a spanner.
Favorite bit in
Yeah,
the
he
last
does.
video. Just
He
the
has
bit in the
now.
middle.
I gave Robert X one. I gave #Heathen one.
Well, type
I
something
gave-
in, Red.
I gave Red one. I even mentioned that I gave Red one. I also gave Robert X one. Because these people are always in my chat. So if you're in more than 3 or 4 of my my videos, you're going to get a wrench.
So that means I'm the only one in the room who doesn't have one?
Apparently.
Me
Let me
not,
fix
me
that.
not, me not
I
sure.
thought I gave you one.
Robert X is kind of
See,
like Grant.
I've got one of these wrenches, and the only thing I've ever managed to use it for is to put a link to a picture in the chat.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, Badger, have you got a wrench or a spanner?
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Terry.
That's the same here. I never much figured the use for it aside from when I need to link to somebody's channel.
What's that?
I would like a wench, please.
Oh, you don't have one either?
No, I have a wrench. I'd like a wench.
Oh.
Little but the front.
Winches are much more useful.
Yes,
yes,
they are.
Actually, I've got a micrometer. I can size you all up. Then.
Apparently, everyone on my not everyone. Apparently, a considerable portion of my YouTube subscriptions are streaming at the moment. So we got you, or rather us. We got Non Sequitur. We got that guy, and we got Sanderson. You know, the
Who the
preacher
hell
guy.
that?
You know, the absolutely awful
yeah.
preacher guy that I do response videos to.
Did I put that on the wrong way?
There we go. There we go.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
I killed
put
it.
it on the wrong way, I think. Okay, fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Purple, you've been wrenched.
Just fiddling. Fixing a charger of mine. And I put the rubber seal on the wrong way.
Couldn't you give Purple a purple wrench?
No, it's going to be blue like the rest of them.
What's that notch you put your rubber on backward?
Nice call.
Oh, shit. Okay, now I got to go back and do another one.
Yeah, there we go.
I thought I already gave you one like a long time ago.
No.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Unless they do what they did to me, I got mine retracted on a couple of these. I got retracted on one ladies and retracted on Christie's, I think.
I think there is something erratic about YouTube because, you know, I think Neil had given me a wrench a couple of weeks ago, and it's like sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not.
Maybe. I generally give wrenches like Snarky was always saying. I'm like the Oprah with wrenches, right? So
yeah.
You get a wrench, and you get a wrench. And you get a wrench.
Not as quite as free as Mole.
Everybody gets a wrench.
What's this, Casey? You're mentioning my name. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I saw someone put my name in the side chat, and I was like, "Oh, a link. What's this?" And I realized it was my channel. So, thank you for that, but I had no idea. It confused me because I was like, why are you linking me to my own channel?
Yeah, that's what I did.
And I went, it's for the chat.
Did you get any links? Did you get any subs though?
Shit.
I didn't get one.
No, it is just like I don't have a wrench either.
I didn't get a sub.
Type something again. If Faye type something again, I've lost your thingy.
Oh, okay.
The podcast says that him and Badger sound way too similar, so I'm gonna have to test this sometime. You should come on my channel and see if anybody can tell which one of us is speaking when.
I'll be able to tell.
So you typed in okay. That's the best. Oh damn! I put user in timeout by accident. Faye, sorry.
That actually makes me happy.
You know what? I didn't
so
even get to
edgy.
say. I didn't even get to say what my superhero name was supposed to be.
Oh no, you didn't. Yeah, what is it?
It's Dickhead.
Okay, fine. It works.
What's your superpower?
My superpower?
As a dickhead.
Do I really have to explain that?
Yeah, you have to explain that one.
Let me see if I can find a picture. No, I'm just kidding. It wouldn't be Dickhead. I would have to steal a little known comic book that we make here in Canada called Captain Canuck.
Oh.
Captain Canuck. Yeah. So there you go. I'll be Captain Canuck. Or cartoon avatar guy now, because I have a cartoon avatar guy now.
That is pretty cool too.
I don't know. The dickhead thing was just
like me. What? Wait.
The dickhead thing was just making me wonder why it is I've never seen you without the bandana on now.
Coiled around the top of his head.
Oh, Purple, you're on fire.
Oh, man, that's perfect. Well, if you want to see, I'll show you.
Don't do it, you'll get banned.
I don't want people to think that I don't have hair, because I have hair. There you go.
Well,
Neil is unbandanaing on YouTube.
When did Gantel?
Oh my God!
Hey, pretty. Look at that.
Yeah, well,
somebody the other day mentioned the similarities in hairstyles between three of us, or by us I mean the people within our group, which was Steve, Diana, and Neil. How the hair all could be interchangeable. And how funny it would look.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, you want to swap, Diana?
Yeah, your hair's longer than mine. Why not?
I can't see Diana with the beard.
It'd be Neil's.
Can't see Diana with the beard.
You know?
Yeah, keep that.
Oh, look! I have eyebrows too. They're usually hidden underneath the bandana sometimes.
I might do some tricky photoshopping today.
Uh-oh. Wait, should I put my bandana back on?
Not one of those.
Can you send me a picture of you now? I might just screenshot you.
Yeah, why not? There you go.
No, you're not going to put that. Wait, on.
Let me take these off because it looks ridiculous like that.
This is going to be funny.
Or wait till you.
Can you do that?
Like the chick from what was that movie?
Can you do the L'Oreal swish?
I need to see your face.
Yeah, we need to see your face.
I need to see your face.
There's Cousin It.
There's terrible bloody video camera there.
What was
Can
that?
you box that? Can you box that?
What the hell movie was I thinking?
I don't think you should have unwrapped that box. Do you have different bandanas?
He hasn't got
No,
his
they're all
headphones
pretty
on.
much the
He
same.
won't hear it. Oh, he can.
Well, I go into like Workwear World or Walmart or something. I buy like 6 at a time. So.
Okay.
Man, I had so many bandanas and different things from
Really? Wish it could be Christmas every day.
I couldn't afford bandanas, so I just use rags.
Just use toilet paper.
Hair.
I got some bandanas kicking around.
They're kicking around, are they? They're not just laying around. They're kicking around.
Yeah, no, they've got little boots on, and they just kick you.
I only use them when I clean a really dirty house.
I want to see Evans with a bandana.
I'm back. Wait, what?
Put your bandana on, Evan.
Do you want me to go get a bandana?
You got one?
Yeah, I got one. Of course I got one.
Oh, we're going to have bandana contest here. See who's best.
All right, hold on.
No, you missed it, Evans. I took mine off, so everyone.
What? I missed it.
Fuck. Hang on, I'll do it again. Jeez.
That's what you get, guys.
Oh my god.
See?
That's beautiful. You look like fucking Frank Zappa.
There we are.
In the dangerous kitchen.
Puts his hair in front of his face and wears glasses.
That is right. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Frank Zappa. Totally. You got the eyebrows.
I might be moving to
All right, hold on. I'll go get a bandana
soon.
You got to beat nails.
Now you know why I wear the damn thing, because it keeps it all out of my face.
Yeah, that's why I used to.
Yeah.
But why have it?
Yep.
And then I sacrificed and got a haircut.
You got to, because seriously, headbanging is not the same with short hair.
Well, yeah.
But who does that?
I used to have problems working on the car.
People that listen to music and people that play music, especially like the music Neil does.
Oh, I see.
The hair kept getting dirty under the car every time I was working on it.
I'm saying the long hair comes in handy for head banging with our type of kind of
God!
music.
If I tried to do that at my age, my head would fall off.
Yeah, it would do. Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah.
I get lightheaded pretty quick too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't do what I used to do. Used to be able to spin my hair and everything like Newstead does. Eh?
Oh damn!
Yeah, I mean, I could try, but I probably
that's a different
pull a fucking muscle.
Is this an innuendo as to why you're called dickhead with helicoptering your hair?
Maybe. There's some secrets I just won't tell.
So I think my style of music must have come just before headbanging, because by the time headbanging music came out, I was still listening to the older stuff. I didn't catch on to the headbanging style music.
Really? Because I'm like near your age, man, and I was already doing that shit. Come on.
No, I was still back in the AC/DC and Pink Floyd.
Yeah, it's headbanging music though.
Yeah, is it? Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
No,
I'm on the way to hell. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Oh look, we got twins. We got twins.
There we go.
What's going on, brother?
Hey.
Look at that.
Yeah, but I think even speech with the beard though. Sorry.
Well, his hair is getting kind of long, so he's got to keep it out of his face, I guess. Right?
That is true. I usually use the hair tie. I might go bandana, though. Although, you know what I need to do? I need to incorporate my hair into my bandana. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. When it gets longer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a nice bandana with skulls and fire on it somewhere.
Yeah, me too. Somewhere.
Yeah,
See, I've taken to wearing those like head tube things while I'm at work.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
like the neck warmers and they're awesome.
It's got hella good.
Plus, you can order like 20 of them off of Amazon for $8.
Yo,
yeah,
cheap as shit.
They are. I don't understand. They're great all year.
I'd pay to see.
I'll have like 3 of them on.
I'd pay to see
that's
the bandana.
Because I find the bandanas can be a bit too thick when it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
But those things are thin enough, and they work good just to keep sweat off, basically.
Well, see, occasionally I've actually got to like do real work, and so it keeps the paint and stuff out of my beard. I can put them on.
Is this real work?
Oh, that's a good idea too.
What's this real work?
All right, I'm being texted, guys. I got to go. So
I just got out foraging for berries.
Later, bandana brother.
All right.
That's it. We're gonna have to put that in our Twitter page now, okay? We're gonna
absolutely.
Anna brother, 648. Wait, no, that's a little lengthy.
Yeah, that is. I can be the bearded bandana, and you can be rocker bandana.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna shut her down now. These guys will probably continue and with more shenanigans on their own, but I have to
yeah,
this down and see you guys next time.